Okay, so now we have a chance to factor two slightly tougher complex trinomials. Why tougher? Well, the one on the left, 4x squared, I can have two choices. I could do 2x and 2x or 4x and 4x, and we don't really know. So let's just guess that maybe it's the 2x and the 2x. So we're going to start with 2x and 2x. We're going to cross multiply and try to get two numbers that multiply to 20. Okay, that would be like 5 and 4, for example, but I can't put the 4 on top because it's got common factor with the 2, and I can't put the 4 at the bottom because it's got common factor with the 2. So that I can't even try. So then maybe it's 10 and 2. But 10 and 2 also has common factor with 2 and 2, so that's not going to work. And then 20 and 1. Oh, but 20 has common factor with 2 and the 2. So I don't even have to try any of them because none of them would work. Looks like I should have guessed 4x and x. Now, we've got 20, so it would be 5 and 4 or 4 and 5. I can't put the 4 on top because it's got the 4x, so I'm going to put 5 and 4. And now we're going to cross multiply. 4 times 4 is 16, and 1 and 5 is 5. With 16 and 5, can I make 11? Oh, yes, I can. As long as it's, well, I want the 16 to be positive. So I want this to be positive, the 4 times 4 is, and then take away 5. That's the one that I want. So I'm going to my answer, and I say 4x minus 5. 4x minus 5 and x plus 4. Now, of course, I need to check, make sure that I got this right. So 4x and x gives me 4x squared, perfect. Minus 5 and 4 gives me minus 20. The signs work out great. And now I need minus 5 plus 16. Yeah, that gives me minus 11. That's the right answer. 4x minus 5 and x plus 4. Why don't you try on your own the one on the right, stop the video, and then see if we get the same answer. So one more time, we have a choice here. 6x squared could be 3x and 2x or 6x and 1x. I'm gonna try 6x first. So 6x and x. And 35, what are two numbers to multiply to 35? Well, 7 and 5 come up, and I can try that. So 7 and 5, there's no common factor, so that's 30 and 7. Hey, with 30 and 7, can I make 11 or negative 11? No, I cannot, so that's not going to work out. So let's try 5 and 7. 6 and 7 is 42, sorry, and with 42 and 5, I can't make that 11 either, so let's go. So what about 1 and 35? Well, this one's definitely not going to work. I don't know what the number is, but it's going to be humongous. 6 times 35 and 1 will not work. What about 35 and 1? So with 6 and 35, I cannot make 11 either. So none of them work. It looks like I really should have started with 3x and 2x. That's okay. Sometimes I guess the right ones. Sometimes I got to guess more. So 3x and 2x. All right. And then let's use the same numbers. So 7 and 5 that I see on top. None of them have common factors. And that gives me 15 and 14. With 15 and 14, can I make 11? No, that's not going to work out. So let's try 5 and 7. 21 and 10. Oh, that definitely looks like it. So I'm going to write it down. 21x and 10x. How do I make that work? Well, if I wanted minus 11, so it needs to be minus 21 plus 10x. That's what I really want. That's going to give me minus 11. So which one gives me the minus 21? This one gives me the minus 21. And I want plus 10, which is this one. Which means now that my answer is the bracket on top is 3x plus 5. 3x plus 5. And 2x minus 7. 2x minus 7. Well, let's check to see this worked. 3x and 2x gives me 6x squared. Perfect. 5 and minus 7. Okay, that should be negative. Minus 35. Oh, nice. That checked out. And now I got 10x minus 21, which gives me minus 11x, which means we got the right answer. Now, with a little bit more practice, this is going to come in smoother and smoother. and you're going to be a factoring king or queen.